During the spring months, we bring you live reports of what is happening with severe weather. And having chased down dozens of tornadoes for almost 20 years, meteorologist Gerard Bailey is here to show us why it's so important to track these dangerous storms.
It's storm season, and we all know what that can mean. Last year, we showed you this half-mile wide wedge tornado roaring across the plains near Salina, Kansas. It's only a matter of time before another monster like this will happen, forcing us to spring into action. So when the skies begin to darken with those ominous-looking clouds, you'll find me right here in Storm Tracker, chasing down whatever Mother Nature can throw at us.
Most of you don't get to see inside Storm Tracker, so let's show you everything that we have in here. 3 separate displays. The first is this radar screen, which will show you high-resolution radar data that's rapidly updating, but also giving us our pinpoint location. This weather station, which is on the roof, measures our wind speed, humidity, pressure, and even measures rainfall. Now we have 3 cameras here in Storm Tracker. The one right in front of me, we have this one over my shoulder showing you everything that's going on here in the vehicle. We also have the one on the roof that is the best at spinning 360 degrees, also tilting up and down, giving us a perfect view of the sky.
Even with all this high-tech equipment, it can be quite dangerous to chase storms without the 2 most important tools there are: knowledge and experience. Knowing and understanding the structure and behavior of storms, and having the skills and experience needed to track them without endangering yourself or others.
Yeah, this is George Bailey. Just called you east of Oates. I have a tornado on the ground. Repeat.
Storm chasing is inherently dangerous. So why do we do it? The short answer: ground truth. Having a trained set of eyes on a storm is very helpful to the warning process. We can confirm what a radar is indicating and sometimes recognize signs of dangerous weather before it is picked up on radar, giving our weather team and the National Weather Service a good indication to what's happening.
If the environment is showing it, but the radar isn't, and we get a spotter report, we'll issue the warning. We take those spotter reports every bit as seriously as we take the data from our radar. We really don't know for sure what's going on in the storm until we have eyes on those storms telling us exactly what's going on at the ground level.
Damaging hail and tornadoes often develop in between radar scans, or sometimes not seen at all. Even the very best radar image is about 3 to 4 minutes old because it takes time to complete a sweep and for the image to be viewed. By that time, a storm can be miles away or have intensified.
Weather radar like this can be a great tool, but it's an imperfect one. That's where storm spotters come in. Not only can we provide ground truth, but we can pinpoint the exact location on what is happening.
A well-trained spotter or chaser can fill the information gaps with life-saving information. Greensburg, Kansas was a prime example. Storm chasers confirmed a massive and violent tornado headed for the town more than 30 minutes before it hit. The 1.7-mile-wide monster destroyed 95% of the town and severely damaged the rest. 11 people lost their lives. But experts say hundreds more would have died if it weren't for the urgent and timely reports sent from spotters and chasers. Andy Bailey recalls a similar day in 2009. Severe thunderstorms threatened the town of Kirksville, Missouri, and spotters positioned in Trenton were closely watching the storm. National Weather Service radar was not showing tornadic activity at the time, but those spotters were seeing something much more alarming.
Then we started to get reports of funnel clouds, which allowed us to issue that tornado warning. The tornado eventually touched down, went right through Kirksville, did quite a bit of damage. They got the lead time in Kirksville because of those spotter reports that we received early on.
Hopefully our area will avoid any destructive storms this season, but when they do threaten again, we will be out spotting and live streaming video to help you know when to take shelter.